Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I add my digital products for sale on my website. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Alicia Muhammad and I am the owner of Creative Crafting LLC.com, and I'll leave the link down below for my website. So I teach people through my YouTube channel how to create and make projects using my patterns and templates that are sold on my website. So like you guys see me scrolling down, you see all these templates. All of these are digital items for sale. And I basically teach people through my YouTube channel how to edit and add images to my templates. I'm specialized really in party favors. I have some sewing patterns because I do teach people how to sew. I am a sewer as well. So I'm just showing you guys the digital items that I have for sale on the website, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I add a listing to the website. It's super simple, super easy to do. I decided to do this video because I did have a few people reach out to me to ask me if I can show them how to like build the website, how to add items for sale, because they want to get into the business of digital content as well. So I definitely don't mind sharing these tips with you guys, of showing you guys the back door of what it takes or how you run a business or a website. So I made my website through Wix. Shopify is really good. GoDaddy is good as well. But once I got on the Wix platform, it just works for me. To each his own. Every single website host have pros and cons. With Wix, have never had any issues. Shopify either, because I was also on Shopify. But Wix, to me, to be honest with you, is easier to navigate as far as creating the website. It's a really, really good website host, if I should say that. I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So I'm just showing you guys the Wix website. I'm just scrolling down so you guys can see, but I'm going to go ahead and scroll back up, and I'm going to log into my Wix account and show you guys exactly how I add a digital item for sale on the website. Okay, so let me go ahead and log in here, and then we can go ahead and get started. You guys are going to be so surprised when you see how super simple and easy it is. I feel like sometimes we think that things are more technical or more harder than what they really are, and they're truly not. Now that I have logged in, I'm going to go ahead and click on my website and click on select and edit site. And then once that comes up, we're going to go ahead and add the digital item for sale. Okay, so this is how the dashboard looks once it pops up. This is how it looks. And today is February the 1st. It's actually 3:30 in the morning, so we just hit the 1st. Okay, so far my site sessions, or I've had 5 visits so far today, and I've had gotten $43.85 in sales, and we've gotten 3 orders. So we're starting off the first of the month on a pretty good note, not bad at all. Okay, but we're definitely looking forward to more sales for the rest of the month. So let me go ahead and show you guys the item that we're going to be adding for sale. So I make these, they're called chocolate bar purse covers. They're party favors, and they're made to once you assemble them, they come out looking like a little pocketbook or little purse, and it's basically like a chocolate bar holder made to fit like a 1 ounce bar of chocolate. So I put a bunch up on the website pre-designed, and basically I'll leave some of them blank where a customer can add their own name or image to it, and I have YouTube videos teaching you guys how to do this if you want to order these chocolate bar purses. But yeah, but this is the item that I'm going to be putting for sale. It's a PNG file that we're going to be adding. Okay, and basically this is how the chocolate bar purses look once they're assembled. This is a different theme. This is a Barbie theme that I also have on the website as well, but this is basically how it looks once a customer orders it, edit it, and cut it out, and they assemble it. This is how it looks as far as the end result. So I'll leave a link down below of one of my videos showing how to edit the template and how to print it, cut it out, and assemble it so that you have this as your end result. Okay, so I'm going to go back into the website back door. I'm going to go into products, and I'm going to go ahead and click that. Once I click that, I'm going to go ahead where it says new product at the very top, right next to more actions. You see that new product tab? We're going to go ahead and we're going to hit that. Okay, and once we hit that, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to add our digital item for sale. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. You see how it says physical product and digital product? Of course, I'm going to go ahead and click on digital product or digital file. Okay, so once I click that, then the listing bar would open up where we can add the item details. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, of course, is to upload the file that I just showed you guys, which is what the customers are going to get. And one thing I love, okay, so we go into that, we click image, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to upload our file, or it says upload media. You go ahead and click that, and we're going to go into the computer, find that file I just showed you guys, that chocolate bar purse, and we're going to upload that. And one thing I love about having a digital content business, especially on Wix or most platforms, once you add the item for sale, it stays there unless you run out of quantity. I usually put that I have 1,000 of each quantity, so if customers order, it can just keep on selling. But the one thing about it is there's no shipping cost, there's no supply cost, and you can just sell as many as you want. Like the quantity really is endless as long as you put a certain amount. So once I uploaded that, I clicked it, and then I went ahead and put add product. And once the customer orders, is a instant download where they'll be able to download it immediately once they check out. So our file is there, and it does not go away unless you remove it. So now I'm going to go and put it in a specific category that I want for this file to go in. I think I'm going to put it in my holidays category because it's like a Valentine's Day looking chocolate bar purse, either in there or party favor templates. I'll just put it in holiday favors. You know what? I'll put it in party favor templates. I mean, I'll probably just go ahead and put it in both because you can put the item in more than one category. But I'll just put it in party favor templates. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a name to our product, of course. And then right next to where it says name, it says ribbon. And what the ribbon is like basically like a banner or like a little, like when you shop on websites and it says like bestseller or selling fast or low quantity. That's basically what the ribbon is, where you could put like a little catchphrase on the listing. So if you're low in quantity or if it's a bestseller, you can put that in there and it'll pop up when people look at the item. In description, I just went ahead and put PNG file because it is a PNG file. Where it says upload image, basically I'm uploading the image or the preview of the item, how it looks before they order. Of course, customers are not going to order an item without knowing how it looks. So when I make the images that I use as my listing photos, because these are digital items, I always put my business logo or my watermark on the listing item. Okay, you see how all the other images have like my logo going across it? It's best to do that so that people don't end up um, saving your images or copying them for free. Then of course you don't get paid. You want them to buy it, and once they buy it, the image without the logo is of course what they're going to get. Okay, so that first image that we uploaded, that's what they're going to get. Okay, and be able to download. Okay, the image didn't come up, so I'm going to go ahead and click out. Then I'm going to go back in because sometimes Wix moves a little bit slow. But there it is right there. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and that's going to be the image that they see once they come across the item for sale. Okay, perfect. So now I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down, and I'm going to put in my price. My website usually is always on sale for about 25% off. So the original price would be $4.95, and then I'm going to go ahead and click the on sale tab. And then for discount, we're going to put 25% off, which will make the sale price be $3.71. Then I'm going to scroll down some more, and then we're going to go into quantity, and I'm going to put track quantity. And for inventory, I'm just going to put that I have 1,000 of them. You could put 10,000, 100,000, whatever. But I'll just put 1,000. And once it starts selling, of course, I can always add more. Like I said, that image stays there; it does not go away. And for brand, of course, I'm going to put my brand because I created it. So I'm going to put Creative Crafting LLC. And that's it. After doing that, you can double check everything. Then you go ahead and you click save. And that's how super simple and easy it is to add a digital item for sale using a Wix website. It's fairly simple on Shopify as well, but I have my site through Wix, so I'll show you guys through Wix. In the future, if I can make like a fake Shopify website and show you guys how to add products using that, then I'll go ahead and do that just so you guys can see. But it's just as simple as it is doing it with Wix that it is doing it with Shopify. So now I went back onto the website because I want to show you guys where that item is once we added it to our website. So I'm going to go down to the editable party favors. So I think we put it in party favor templates, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to scroll down to find that category on the front page or the home page of the website and show you guys where it pops up on the home page so you can see what we just added. Okay, let me scroll. Oh, there it is right there. editable party favors, and there is a listing that we just added. I'm going to go ahead and click into that category so you can see it on the page of those items. And there it is, the very first item, because we just added it. Okay, you see how super simple and easy that was? Super simple, super easy. Takes about 2 seconds. I typically add about 10 to 15 new items every day. I mean, I have so many digital items for sale on the my laptop, and sometimes I don't have enough time to add all of them. Here I'm just gonna show you guys how a order looks. Remember, I told you guys when a customer orders, it is an instant download. So this customer order, you see how at the bottom it says digital product links sent to Tammy. That means immediately when she ordered, she got the links sent to her website, or you can download it on the checkout page as well. But this is her order at the top, and immediately once she ordered, Wix immediately sent her the links to download. You see how at the top of her order number it says paid and fulfilled? That means that Wix already fulfilled her order. And that's one thing I love about having a digital content business, is that it's basically self-ran. Now, if you're making digital items that require customizations or editing that you have to do, then it'll be a different way that you do it. And I'm going to show you guys that in another video. But if you're putting up things for sale that you want people to be able to purchase instantly without you having to do any work, this is exactly how it's done. Super simple, super easy. The website does the work for you. Once you make a sale, they send everything to your customer for you. Unless the customer has an issue opening the file, then you'll have to do some work. But to be honest with you, all you guys have to have is Wi-Fi. You can be on vacation and you can help a customer while you're on vacation. It's a super simple, super easy passive income business to run. You see how it's 3 in the morning and I already made $43. I'm supposed to be asleep right now. Technically, I would have made money in my sleep if I was asleep. So it's definitely a good business to get into if you're looking for a type of business that's easy for you to manage and maintain. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely give me a thumbs up. And like always, God bless.